Hi everybody, so today's video is going to be on a drugstore look. I wanted to do something that is super easy to do as well as affordable with some of my favorite drugstore brands. So let's start. First, we'll start off with our primer. My favorite primer right now is NYX Angel Veil. I absolutely love this product. This is what it looks like. And I'm just going to use this to prime my face really. Priming is really important if you want to have a nice texture in your makeup, as well as it's really good for if you don't want to be as oily. This one is pretty mattifying, so I definitely recommend it. You just apply this everywhere, like so. I've tried different type of primers. I've tried some that's for acne. I've tried some that's just for, you know, the finish of the look. I've tried some to not look as sweaty. And this right here is really something that I love because it doesn't cost as much and it does the job. And you don't need a whole lot, especially like these areas right there. That's where I usually have crease lines. Now we're gonna move on to our foundation. The foundation that I love, it's the Fit Me Matte. I've used this so many times. I use it when, I don't know, I just want to switch it up sometimes. It's super affordable as well as it does the job. The finish is amazing. The color is amazing. You have so much different shades and you can always get the dewy finish one if, for instance, you do have drier skin. So I definitely suggest this, and this is what we're going to be using today. I've tried other brands, but I've reacted to them, and this is what I've come to start loving, really. So just apply that everywhere. And the color that I'm using in this is color 360 Mocha. I use it so much it's like practically finished. I've worked in a drugstore, so I've had the possibility of buying so much. Well, you don't have to work in a drugstore to buy so much, but I've tested a lot, and these for me are la creme de la creme. Why am I so French? These for me are the top, my top favorites. And as you can see, I barely have any more foundation, so I need to re-up on that. So just apply that everywhere. Next, I'm going to move on to my concealer. I really wanted to use the Maybelline Concealer that I've seen a lot of people try. I was looking for something that was something close enough to my shade of concealer, and I found a Loreal one. So this one's called Infallible. I haven't seen any reviews on this. There's probably plenty, but I don't know how it works or the finish or the quality. So I said it looks good, I'll still try it. So this is really like my first time using it. I do like the application stick. It's nice and big. So I'm just applying this at the areas that, you know, you would want to highlight. And I'm just going to take my concealer brush and get the small areas there. I really do like the texture of it. It's not too thick, but it does the job. It is covering really well. Let's see how well it blends. And if I do sound sick, guys, this is because I'm pretty sick. Well, I have a cold, or I had the flu. I shouldn't have said it, I jinxed it. I had the flu and I'm just recovering now, so I still really wanted to make a video. So this is why. Okay, and I'm just gonna take another concealer brush there. It's blending really nicely, and I believe I paid about only $11 for that. So compared to the brands that you would get at Sephora, you would probably pay about $40 for one. I like the color. There was no way I could swatch the colors. I wasn't too sure, but the color is really nice. I'm loving it. So yeah, this is 415 Honey. I highly suggest it. I'm not getting chocolate finish. It's a nice warm color. and the coverage is amazing, as you guys saw. So definitely loving this. And I'm just gonna move on to the contouring. So for the contouring, I have a foundation stick. This is from the same line, the Infallible line from L'Oreal. The color I have in this is Chestnut 411. So I'm just using this. So the consistency that I'm getting from this, it's very hydrating. It's not dry at all, which is amazing for blending. I always finish my contouring with a powder, so that's fine. If I wasn't using a powder, maybe I would feel quite oily after a long day. But for now, it's doing the job. Just blending that out with my beauty blender. And they do sell these type of sponges at the drugstore as well. Probably not this brand, but they definitely do sell. I never do my makeup with only drugstore, so for a first, I find this is quite amazing. There was a lot of different options for brow pencils. I went to something that I've had a chance to try in the past, and I knew I could trust it. So I went for the brand Marcelle. I don't know if you guys already heard about Marcelle or not. It's a brand that's hyperallergenic. I believe it's Canadian, or probably it did start in the States, but we sell it here in Canada, and I just like the quality, and I like the fact that the pencil's super fine. The pencil's super fine, so you can get real preciseness for the brows. So I really like that. And the brows that I'm doing today are just gonna be like simple, nothing too dramatic brows. So I'm just lining it up. Now I'm just gonna comb it out. And just like that, this is really just like a simple option. The quality is really good. The color I took for this was dark brown. So yeah, I really love it. The preciseness, it's super simple. I know usually I do use more brow products, but for me this is good enough just for something that if you don't have a lot of makeup or you don't need a lot of makeup, this is like an essential that works. Now I'm just gonna move on to my powders. So if you guys have been watching my videos, my ultimate favorite contouring powder is this right here. It's the Fit Me in color 40. And depending how dark you are or your shade, then you choose your contour based on that. And then for my highlighting powder, I said I'm going to try it in color 30. So it's just a lighter powder color, and this is closer to my highlighted areas. So just using my sponge, and I'm just gonna apply where I want my powder. Now let's move on to doing my eye makeup. What I'm going to be using today are just single eyeshadow colors. So I have right here 308 Matte. This is like a dark burgundy. And then I have 306 Matte. This one is more of a orange. And then I went in to get 213. So this one is a teal, as well as the 999 Eternal Black. So they're all L'Oreal shadows, eyeshadows, and I'm just gonna put it to the test and see how good they are. So I'm not gonna use a base for my eyelids. I'm just gonna go straight for the 306, the more of the orange color, and use that. I don't want it to pop too much, so for me this works. So I'm just starting off from the corner here. It pops a lot, so I don't need any base. Now I'm just gonna go in with the darker color there, the 308. So this is what the 306 looks like. And now I'm gonna go into my 308. My Morphe M139 brush. Start off in my corner, and I'm just gonna go in right there with another brush and try to be more precise. Okay, and then I'm just gonna blend all of that out. So I'm just going to go in with a smaller brush. This is an M506 from Morphe. And I'm just going to go into my Eternal Black. And once again, just going to blend that out. So this is what the Eternal Black looks like. It's really pretty. It's like a dark gray with a lot of shimmer, like a charcoal. Now I'm gonna go into my teal. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna wet my brush with my finishing spray. So this one is gonna be NYX, the matte finish. I'm just gonna wet that. I'm going back into my teal now that I wet my brush, and I'm just gonna apply that there. Wetting my brush really brings out the color without applying a base, so that really pops really nicely there. And I'm not gonna go all the way to the end because I just want to finish it off with more of the Inferno. Back to the Inferno and just blend it in there to finish. And just the teal there to blend it all in. That's the eye look, and I'm just gonna finish it off with an eyeliner. The eyeliner that I love using is the Voluminous Liner. So this one's from Loreal as well. It's so good, and look at it. That's what the tip looks like, so it makes it super easy to do your cat eye. You just draw it across. So I'm finished with the eyeshadow and the eyeliner. Now I'm just gonna use a mascara. I've always wanted to try this mascara. It's called Colossal. This is by Maybelline, and I would normally put some lashes for this whole look, but maybe you at home don't care for lashes. It's a drugstore look, right? So you don't need to go all out. It's just simple makeup. Still fun, but simple. Now I'm just gonna brush off all of my baking that I've done. Wow, that's really nice. Contouring. So this is the Fit Me in the color 40. I use this all the time. I absolutely love it. And this product goes on sale sometimes for about $5. It's amazing. So when it does, I always stack up on it because I know I'll forever be a fan. I'm just gonna finish off my eye look with a little bit more teal just there underneath. Take a smaller brush like this. I'm gonna go back into my teal. And I don't need to wet this for that. So I'm just applying this to right under the waterline, practically on the waterline. And I'm gonna finish it off with the Eternal Black. And because I'm not gonna wear any lashes for this video, I'm just gonna put a little bit of mascara at the bottom of my lashes. For Drugstore, this is really an amazing highlighter. A little goes a long way, guys, so you don't need a lot. Be careful. So I'm just gonna use it's like a small highlighter brush, and like I said, a little goes a long way. So I chose to use a NYX gloss, butter gloss. The color I'm using is Ginger Snap. I'm just gonna finish this off with my setting spray. This one is the NYX matte setting spray. Alright, so this is the look. I hope you guys like it. This is really my favorite drugstore products. Like, these products right here are really what I go in and buy, and I recommend for people who are new to makeup or don't want to spend a lot. This is what I recommend because I know the quality is there, even though you don't pay the crazy price that we pay for makeup. So I hope you guys appreciate this video, and I hope you guys like, share, and subscribe. And I do appreciate all the support, and thank you for watching.